I say fringe playing team, bro.
Oh, hell no.
Woo. I say fringe playing team. 13th?
Okay,
You really think that they're bad?
Which team?
You really think that they're that bad, bro?
Okay,
Come
which
on.
teams are you going to take over
Jesus Christ,
before
man.
the Suns?
Before the Suns? So who are you taking above the Phoenix Suns?
Welcome to Dummies on the Hardwood, the podcast where three fans, the logical, the goofy, and the casual, talk NBA like you're in the crew. Let's get it.
Dummies on the Hardwood. We got Bennie, the idiot over there. We got Bobby, the smart one over here.
One and only.
we got Isaac, the casual one over here. How you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. You got a nice haircut, Isaac. I like it.
Cadillac, you looking good, bro. 150 a ride, bro. 150. Welcome back, bro.
Is that why you wear a do-rag to hide your bad hairline or something?
Nah, man. It's just comfortable for me.
No, it's obviously too tight on your head. That's what it is.
I don't know if it's too tight, bro, because I be spitting facts, but you guys
You've been spitting Jalen Green nonsense ever since like a month ago.
Because you guys hate.
bro.
You guys just hate.
No
is it
one's
hate?
hating
It's
on Jalen
hate, bro.
Green.
Like, oh
We're
my
not
God,
saying-
man.
we're not-
But see, look, right now, y'all bring up Jalen Green. I didn't even bring up Jalen Green.
Well, because you're talking about your do-rag. That it has to do with that.
God, man. God.
It's not hate. Bobby, hate is something completely different.
God,
Where like
they
the
bag,
minute
man, they
the minute
bag.
that they mention, no.
This is bag Bennie, bro. Obviously, especially this guy right here. He loves bagging me. Come on,
I mean, your
Cadillac.
facts aren't really that strong,
Isaac,
but okay.
We don't deal.
Yeah, you really don't hold.
I really don't.
All right,
really don't go down the hole, bro.
before this turns into an unnecessary debate, do we need any shout-outs?
I want to shout out to all the fans out there. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Again, if you're new to our channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like to laugh, you like to see Bennie say some stupid takes, you like Isaac disagreeing, you like me, all three of us getting at each other, hit that subscribe button.
And hashtag Black Cadillac. Let's get going, bro. What we talking about, Isaac?
So on, what was it, Friday night? We
was
had
Friday
the
night.
Lakers versus the Suns in a preseason game that probably everyone, including us, is overreacting to.
I'm not.
I was about to segue into you, but always has to interrupt. Bobby, I'm gonna let him go first because he already has like an opinion.
Go ahead.
Bennie, what did you see from the Lakers? Okay, I'll give you this. What did you see from your team this season from the West, the Phoenix Suns? What did you see from your team?
Yeah, what did
because
you
I
see?
know from the East you love Boston, so the West must be Phoenix.
Okay, first of all, that's wrong. Secondly, what I did see from Phoenix was a rejuvenated Devin Booker. He looked really good. He put up 24 points, right? And I just saw a well-oiled Suns machine. I mean, the ball movement was crisp. Ryan Dunn looked great. Also, Iguodala. Colin Gillespie, though, there were some plays where he was in the game where I was like, man, this dude looks really good.
He looked really good too.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, man, I hope he gets some PT. Obviously, my boy Jalen Green didn't play. I mean, but
They look better with him already on the bench.
that's not true because when he comes back, he's gonna be most improved player. He's gonna be playing
I
like
bet
this.
you Devin Booker would not have had those 24 points. Jalen Green would have had 24 shots instead of 24 points for Devin Booker.
I don't know about all that,
6
man.
of 24, 10
See,
points.
and then the hate just starts, man.
There's
The
no
just
hate.
starts.
It's just facts.
Nope, it's just
facts.
hate.
All right.
But on the real though, the Suns did look good. I mean, it's gonna be interesting when Jalen Green does come, out of street clothes, and we'll see how he and Devin Booker fit well. I think personally that they're gonna do just fine. Right, because like as I said before in previous episodes, Lowe's going to be taking off Jalen Green so he can be that second leading scorer for the Phoenix Suns and do it at a more efficient rate, if that makes sense.
Wait,
Go ahead.
hold on. Did he just say second leading scorer?
Yeah, that's what he said.
I thought you said he was going to be most improved. That probably paints a picture
Well,
where he's
I
the number one
mean,
scorer on the Phoenix Suns team.
Can we acknowledge that most improved player doesn't mean you have to be the leading scorer on the team?
You kind of do.
Not really.
Bobby, would you disagree
Not
or
really.
agree with me?
It's bang bang. I wanted to go back to Benny's point about what he mentioned about Jalen Green and his fit alongside the Phoenix Suns. I do think that on some level, Jalen Green will have a good year, but I'm not gonna say that he's going to be most improved player of the year.
He'll be average.
He's gonna, because what me and Isaac are going off of is the fact that we've seen what Jalen Green's done in Houston.
For every 8 decent games, he'll have 2 really good games.
And if you look at his shot attempts throughout his career, 6 attempts per game, shots 16 attempted. What does that say? Very inefficient shooting. So if you're gonna ask me, I do think that they're gonna look good together. I'm not gonna lie, but in terms of like day in day out, is that consistency gonna be there from Jalen Green?
Absolutely.
No, it's not.
Absolutely.
I don't trust it.
I mean, if you really think about it, he is the second leading scorer on that Suns team. He's the second scoring option.
No one's denying that.
Okay, but he's going to do
the
it
question is how many shots and how efficient
See,
will
you
it be
guys
in
are
the
so
second?
much worried about how much shots he's going to take.
No
we're
one's
not worried about.
No one's
you
worried
guys
about
just
his
said that.
shots.
You
No
guys
one's
just
worried
said
about
that.
his shots.
I swear to God, you guys just said
only
it.
worried about whether or not he's going to be consistent.
He is going to be consistent.
No, he will not.
My biggest thing is it's not even that. It's just Jalen Green in Houston. He forced a lot of shots. That's the thing. He has to let them come naturally. And Devin Booker, from my thoughts of the preseason game, really underrated passer. Really underrated passer.
He has a good play.
Really underrated passer. I wouldn't be surprised if they run him at the point. Although he's better at the shooting guard, Jalen Green's probably going to be the point. But I wouldn't be surprised if they switched them off. But Devin Booker might unlock Jalen Green to some level. But my main concern with the Suns is the offense. Like, cool, you have Jalen Green, Devin Booker. Who's after that?
Ryan Dunn, Dylan Brooks. At best, I wanted to touch with what Isaac had just said about Jalen Green. I think Devin Booker will definitely teach Jalen Green a few things about shot selection this season, because who else to learn it from than Devin Booker? Like one of the smoothest scorers in the game,
and one of the most efficient players.
Yeah, one of the
play
most efficient players, one of the most efficient scorers. So yeah, I think Jalen Green will take a step forward. Now, will he be most improved? No, but
he's going to be in the talks for most improved.
He's not going to be in the talks.
He's not going to be in the talks. There's a lot more players,
and that's talks. And you can continue to say that.
No, that would be my only concern. Where is the offense coming from? And probably the defense at some points, because let's see, you got Ryan Dunn, you got Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks is a dog, but unfortunately he plays too much into his character, and he kind of fouls and does.
But
dumb
that's a good
fouls.
thing.
No,
it's
it's a good and a bad thing, because it takes off your best perimeter defender and takes him off the bench, which means less perimeter defense for the Phoenix Suns, and they're already lacking in that because they have a 40-year-old, like a 36-year-old Royce O'Neal who's on the back end of his career. Ryan Dunn's young, but he's still like finding his way in his shot.
I think Ryan Dunn looks good. I think you're like, to your point, if Ryan Dunn can get a 3-point shot, I mean, he's a good two-way player. Yeah. I mean, look, like, I'm not so much worried about the Phoenix Suns defensively, because again, like, especially with Dylan Brooks now at the wing, look, oh my God. People tend to back him a lot because he tends to hold into his role a little too much. Me personally, I think he's good. I think he's good at this. What do you have now, Isaac? Come on, bro. Bro, it's like every time I say something, this dude gets annoyed. What? Just say it to the mic, Isaac. Golly, bro.
I know you did not just say you're not worried about the Phoenix Suns perimeter defense with Dylan Brooks.
I'm not worried.
Bobby, please help me here. It can only take so much. Do you see a top 10 defense in there somewhere?
I'm not saying it's a top 10 defense, but I'm not too worried.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried. What does that say, Bobby? Would you take that like as a top 10 defense, average defense?
See, that's an assumption right there, bro. I never say he's going to be a top 10 defense.
You literally said, I'm not worried about their defense.
I wouldn't be worried.
If I'm going to be honest, I do think I have to partially agree with Benny on this one. I mean, Dylan Brooks and Ryan Dunn. Dylan Brooks has always been that dog defender. Ryan Dunn's got that length. Royce O'Neal, yeah, he's at the tail end of his career, but I mean, he can still defend at a high level.
Any team would want a Royce O'Neal.
But to say that I'm not worried defensively is like, what if Dylan Brooks fouls out? And then who's going to be the next? Who's going to be a top defender?
Again, there's the what ifs. It's just questions. See, they're so focused on the what ifs, but they're not focused on right now. Stop worrying about the what ifs. Look at the moment right now.
I am looking at the right now, and I can clearly see.
And right now, they're good.
Are we saying like they're going to be? Oh, what if they're a top 10 perimeter defense like in April?
Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
Okay, then we're just talking about right now.
Okay.
I'm just acknowledging your comment right now.
Okay,
That's
but you also
saying.
said, what if Dylan Brooks fouls out? We shouldn't worry about if he fouls out.
He's going to foul out at some point. What do you mean?
And that's great. Somebody else has got to step up.
Okay, who's that going to be?
Ryan Dunn steps up defensively. Oh, come on, man. Don't you start Isaac. You know he's a pretty damn good defender. You know any
but
team would want him.
How many defenders do they realistically have on this team?
Not a lot.
Dylan Brooks, Ryan Dunn.
Maybe Grayson Allen. Maybe a little bit. He's solid.
The man put on 15 pounds of muscle and did not attack the rim.
He's still solid.
He's
though.
still good,
He's
bro.
still
Come
solid.
on, Isaac. Come
still
on,
solid.
Cadillac. What you
I
got?
think he's still solid.
What else you got, bro?
But I mean, yeah, I'm going back to what you said, Benny. I'm bringing these points up because Dylan Brooks, he's a dog, but when he gets in his head, he gets in his head, and you can see it. You know, so somebody's going to have to step up. And who's going to be that person that's going to step up outside of Dylan Brooks?
Are we talking defensively or offensively?
Either or.
Who's going to step up?
Well, of course, the man Devin Booker gonna step up.
I'm talking to
Okay. Offensively, defensively.
Okay.
You got that. You got
He is
that.
the
You got that.
offense,
You got
but
that. You got
okay.
that.
Oh, you got that. Defensively, who's going to step up?
Ryan Dunn. I think Ryan Dunn's gonna step up. Grayson Allen's gonna step up. Royce O'Neal's gonna step up. I'm not worried about that.
I'm just looking at this.
I'm not worried
I'm looking
about
at
that.
this Suns roster. I'm like, ooh.
It's
Royce
kind of
O'Neal,
lacking.
Royce O'Neal looked like he was in midseason form. Him dropping 3 threes. Come on now. Stop
That's
it.
great, but like they're very thin.
Yeah, I just look at their roster right now, and I'm like, Colin Gillespie, Royce O'Neal, Nick Richards, Kalum Malawach. He wouldn't play, but he played pretty good. He put 4 points, 6 boards. Yeah. This Suns team is just too thin for me. It's just way too thin.
I'm not denying that they're too thin.
Questionable about where the offense is and how long the defense can really defend.
Yeah,
and let's be honest, they're not going to be a top 10 defense, especially in the paint. They don't have like the best defensive bigs.
No, like I said, I'm not denying it.
So if we were to, let's do an overreaction for a minute, guys. Where are we ranking in our early season rankings? The Phoenix Suns in the Western Conference. Where are we putting them?
13th.
13th. Okay.
I say fringe playing team, bro.
Oh hell no!
Ooh. I say fringe playing team. 13th.
Okay.
You really think that they're bad?
Which team?
You really think that they're that bad, bro?
Okay,
Come
which
on.
teams are you gonna take over before
Jesus Christ,
before
Benny.
the Suns?
Before the Suns?
I'm sorry. Which teams are you taking? I'm saying it wrong. What?
No,
Help me out
you
here.
said it right.
Yeah.
No, I know you didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Which teams are you taking over the Phoenix Suns?
Yeah.
But they're 13th. There's like what?
So who are you taking above the Phoenix Suns?
Who am I taking above the Phoenix Suns?
Yeah.
Name every team out west who's been a force of contention in the last 5 years.
I mean, I can sit here and I could tell you who the
Because I'll take them over Utah.
Oh, I mean,
Okay,
no one's
come on,
denying-
that's a weak
no,
point.
No one's
I'm just
denying
saying.
it.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
No. Did you not? Did he not a few episodes ago say Portland's gonna make the playoffs, and now automatically he's gonna take Phoenix?
I never said I would
Yes,
take
you
Portland
did.
or Phoenix.
You said you were gonna take Portland and a playing team.
videos.
French playing.
By the way,
It was
check out
French
those
playing.
videos.
It was
You
a
did
French
say
playing.
that.
I said French playing.
So
They're both French playing
So
teams.
hold up. I'm gonna bring up the Western Conference right now. Right now, in my opinion, the number 1 team is OKC. We can agree with
No
that.
doubt.
We could say the Nuggets.
They're the second best team in the West.
We could say the Rockets.
Yes.
We could say the Clippers. You want it? We could possibly. It's a tall. You could throw up the Lakers. You could put the Wolves. Those are the 6 teams. You could put maybe 7th the Grizzlies.
No.
Maybe you could put the Warriors.
Suns are better than the Grizzlies right now.
Maybe you could put.
I don't think so.
Maybe you could put the Spurs.
Yeah.
You could put the Spurs up
What?
there.
Whoa. Hold on. What?
You
No
could put
way.
you could put the Mavericks up there.
He just shook his head at the Spurs.
Like
I'm not. Everybody's so hyped on the Spurs. I'm not.
Do you not see a 7'4" Wemby
I
over
see
there
that.
and a roster full of dogs that can defend?
Oh,
Suns to me, they're outside the. They're 11th in my opinion.
If the,
They're
okay,
seventh.
I'm
seventh French players. Seventh.
Bobby, is this a statement you go with? I take the Pelicans over the Suns.
He's saying he's taking the Suns above the Warriors and
I
the
said
Spurs.
French playing.
You're saying that's what
French
you're saying.
playing.
The
You're
Warriors
disrespecting.
are a playing team.
You're disrespecting Steph Curry,
You're
Draymond,
taking-
and
you're
Jimmy
really-
Butler.
really?
That's a retirement home out there. I'm not saying I take the
Hey,
Suns over
those
them.
retirement homes will walk around and dance around. I'm tripping right here.
Exactly. See, come on, Isaac.
Phoenix.
What about the Grizzlies?
Not sold on the Phoenix, on the Grizzlies.
Okay,
I'm not sold
you
on them.
forget they have a
Grizzlies-
2-time defensive player of the year. No, 1-time Jaren Jackson Jr. and you got John Morant and you got Jalen Wells. There's still a nice core out there.
Are you done? Not sold on them.
But yet
Next
you're
point.
sold on Jalen Green
But-
from the 99-cent store.
But you're sold on a Suns team that has one legit number one option, and then you got maybe like a solid second
Decent role
option,
players.
and then who else is out there? Who else?
We just named them off, bro. We just
There's
named them
nobody.
off.
There's nobody on that Suns.
That is
Suns are an
consistently-
outside playing team.
I think Fringe playing.
That
but-
time-
Okay,
Oh,
they're not better than the
gosh.
Warriors. They're
Everybody.
not better than the Mavericks.
Yeah, they're
even I
not.
think
They're
even
not.
Portland's better than them slightly.
See,
I
that's
now I don't know about that.
That's delusional, Isaac. Come on,
I
Isaac.
think they're slightly
Come
better.
on,
They have more.
man.
They have more defensive
Come
potential
on,
than
man.
Phoenix over here.
I could say that, but I would still take the Suns over them.
Yeah, come on, man.
But to say they're a seventh team,
You're insane.
come on, man.
Fringe.
No, they're
in
not.
a Western Conference that's
Fringe
loaded.
7.
No, they're
Fringe.
They're not a set.
Fringe,
Mavericks
fringe,
are better.
fringe.
The Grizzlies are better. The Spurs are better. Even the Kings are better than them.
All right, that's fine.
All right, are we done with the Suns? I think we're done with the Suns.
Like I can't take you serious with that. I really can't.
I mean, do we have a prediction where the Suns finish in the West?
11th. They're 11th.
I said Fringe playing.
You're
That's why I
insane.
said.
I'm going like 12th as generous, being generous. 12th, 13th.
All right, y'all can laugh at me right now.
And again, here comes the Jalen Green PSA announcement every week.
Y'all bring
The
it up.
moment of the week.
They-
Jalen Green, everyone. Yeah.
They bring it. Y'all bring it up all the time, bro. I'm just saying. I don't know what the hate is on, bro.
All right, we're changing
Fringe playing
gears.
team.
Well, okay. So what? So what's their ranking right now? 7 through 10. You said they're a fringe playing team. What's their spot?
Optimistically, I would say 7th.
Absolutely not.
I said optimistic.
You're
But
way too
realistically, 8th Fringe playing team.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think
Not,
they're a
not,
Fringe playing
not even
team.
close.
You're
That's fine.
disrespecting De'Aaron Fox,
Don't disrespect. You're
Wemby.
taking over. You're disrespecting the Spurs. You're disrespecting the Warriors, the Grizzlies,
have
the
the
Mavericks.
Spurs prove? I'm tired.
What have the Suns
I'm
proven?
tired.
What have the
They've
Suns
been in the playoffs more than the Spurs
But
last
with
2
that roster
years.
though, with that roster though,
What
with
are
that
you talking
roster.
about?
Here's the thing. How many
just-
how,
what you
how
talking
many
about?
titles do the Suns have as an organization and success that's been sustained throughout a whole decade?
Nobody's denying that.
Look, I'm not.
Nobody's denying that.
Look, I get.
Oh my God, you
The-
guys
the-
are just
the-
way too slow on the Spurs. I'm not. When they make the playoffs, we can talk. After
All right.
that, I'm not talking.
I'm not sold on the Suns being a playing team.
We're gonna say a Benny answer. Keep that same energy.
My
Spurs
energy
making the
stays the
playoffs.
same.
Spurs making the
Spurs
playoffs.
are going to be a playing team in my opinion. They're better than the.
They'll be
they're
like
better
a
than
high
the Suns.
6 seed.
They're
That's
better
my.
than
That's the
Suns,
top.
man.
That's like maybe high 6.
See, high 6.
I don't know. I don't know what you see with the Suns being a fringe playing
I don't know
team.
what y'all see with the Spurs, but
I
Here,
see.
I'll
I
let
see
you
a
borrow
lot
my
with the
glasses.
Spurs.
yeah, I'll put it on, bro, because I still can't find it. It's like, where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Come on.
All right, before we get sidetracked, now we're changing gears to the other team that was on the unfortunate end of getting their butts whipped. Bobby, as a Laker fan, what was the biggest things that stood out to you besides dominating?
I really liked how the Lakers looked out there. It was great to see the new players out there. Jake LaRavia had a pretty decent game. I was really excited to see RJ Davis.
He played really
That
good.
kid put up 14 points off the
North
bench. North Carolina product. That kid looked nice. Austin Reeves put up about a solid 20 points per, but my concern is outside of that, like Rui had 11. That was the next highest score. Well, actually RJ Davis and then Rui.
But
So the offense to me is what I'm lacking, and we clearly saw without LeBron and AD, this Laker team is a shell of themselves. LeBron and Luka, this team is a shell of themselves.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. It's a preseason game. LeBron and Luka ain't playing. So that was expected.
Right. But you we get a glimpse of what they look like,
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
and offensively, they shot 31% offensively the entire game. It's
Still a top 5 team though.
they're still a top 5 team with LeBron and Luka still top 5. But yeah, it was just embarrassing. It was just a preseason game, but it doesn't look promising outside of LeBron and Luka.
You take it, Isaac.
8 rebounds and 1 point. My gosh, those stats are jumping off the books.
It was one game.
My gosh.
One game.
He was so
Hey,
engaged.
hold up.
My gosh.
Hold up. Remember, this was the dude said that I think Luka's going to bring the best out of him. Granted, Luka didn't play. I'm going to say that. I'm going to give you that. But, Isaac, read out those stats again. Say them.
Let me see.
1 point. I know you have 1 point.
rebounds,
1 point.
1 assist, 1 steal, 4 turnovers, and a point.
I wouldn't be talking, Benny.
I'm not sold.
I wouldn't be talking.
I'm not sold.
I wouldn't be talking.
I'm not sold. I'm really not sold.
I'm sold.
Here's the
You're
thing. He's taking shots that playoff P would take, and they bounce off the side of the backboard.
But also, too, like, if LeBron and Luka ain't playing, you would think he'd be the second option, right?
Right.
Okay, then those second option numbers?
Those aren't second option
Okay.
numbers.
Why is a rookie and a fringe 6-man, actually a 6-man,
Fringe 6-man.
I'm talking about Rui. I'm talking about Rui. No, hell no. I ain't going to say that. I'm talking about Rui. Rui's a 6-man on any other team.
100%.
Okay, so why are they averaging? Why are they scoring more than DeAndre Ayton? And you're supposed to be saying this is the second. This is what
Remember,
first overall pick.
remember. This is his first season with the Lakers. Okay?
Oh, okay.
It's his
Here
first
we
season
go.
with the Lakers.
Here we go.
This guy
with the excuses.
This guy's a 20 and 10, 18 and 10 player in his career. I trust him. I'm not worried about DeAndre Ayton.
All right.
He's gonna get his.
Joker, Chet Holmgren, Robert Williams.
I'm not worried about DeAndre Ayton.
Zubac.
It's one game. It's
Daniel
one game.
Gafford,
One
Derek
game.
Lively,
One game.
Anthony
One game,
Davis,
fans. One game,
Kristaps
fans.
Porzingis,
This is
Onekwa
going to be
Okongwu,
DeAndre Ayton's
Brook
career
Lopez,
season.
John Collins.
DeAndre Ayton is going to be putting up 20 and 10 and a block per.
You're really making me laugh right now, bro. I'm opening all these windows up in here, bro. I'm for real. You bullshitting. You BSing with that statement, man. You BSing with that statement.
Come on, man. You have no ground to stand on. Like, seriously?
You're really trying to tell me about DeAndre Ayton when you're trying to back up Jalen Green, who we've told you shot 6 of 16 throughout his career.
Jalen Green's more proven.
At least Jalen Green can stay on the court and doesn't pout.
Yeah, come on, Bobby. Come on now. Seriously. You're still sold on him? What did he
I'm
do
still
in
sold
Portland
on
that
him.
was exciting? Oh, my God.
We just conveniently forgot DeAndre Ayton was part of that Suns team that led him to the finals.
Yeah, because they had, what did they have? A point guard? A point guard?
And they have also another point guard in Luka Doncic. So I'm not really worried. It's one preseason game. DeAndre Ayton's going to find his bearings. And he's going to have a career year.
Here's the thing.
Not worried.
Here's the thing.
Not worried.
Here's the thing.
Not worried.
If
He said career year.
he's
Come
not,
on, man.
if he didn't say I'm gonna dominate, we wouldn't be talking about him. Like,
That's
cool.
it, yeah.
You're gonna have a career. Cool. Like, good luck to you. But he's like, I'm gonna dominate. Luka's gonna unlock me. LeBron's gonna unlock me.
You had
One game.
6-7 years to prove yourself.
One game. It's one game.
He had all these years to prove himself. Was he not the number
one game,
number
one game,
overall
one
pick?
game in a new
Number one
system.
overall
One game in a new system.
Number one overall pick.
One game
Number one overall pick.
in a new system.
Are those overall pick numbers?
one game
Are
in a
those
new
number one overall
system?
picks? No, it
you
ain't.
both are overreacting.
I'm not overreacting. I think
out.
it's factual.
It's not.
He looked like he was lost in the maze. He got caught ball watching so many times. The Suns were shooting like a good decent amount in the paint.
one game. I'm not concerned
Hey,
about DeAndre
I remember
Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton put up a shot. Booker's like, hell no. I was like, I said, yeah, all day of the week. We'll let DeAndre Ayton shoot that shot. I'm not worried. My concern with him is, again, his work ethic.
His motor.
Because we all know this man. You said he's like 15. What's his career?
18 and 10.
18 and 10.
He's just a numbers guy. He's just an empty calories guy.
Exactly. And if he just really put his head into the game, I think he could be an easy 30-15. But he hasn't.
And you don't and you don't see the vision. You don't see
I
the
don't
vision
see the vision.
because
Because it's been years.
Did he say the
because
vision?
JJ Redick is going to hold DeAndre Ayton accountable this season. Along with Luka Doncic,
He had Monty
and LeBron
Williams.
James.
You have Monty Williams.
Luka
Monty
Doncic,
Williams was
LeBron
coaching in
James.
Phoenix.
He's gonna have a career year. JJ Redick's gonna buy DeAndre Ayton into the system. Not concerned and
We're
not worried.
Offensively, we're not worried. It's about the defensive. You guys brought in DeAndre Ayton what? For just points and to rebound? What about the defensive end?
He had a nice block the other day against Grayson
That'll
Allen.
be great. Luka will make Jackson Hayes look like defensive player of the year
Literally.
for the regular season. But
Literally.
then once it's playoffs,
That's
JJ
what I'm
Redick
saying.
is not going to play him.
Luka's gonna make DeAndre Ayton look good. I'm not gonna deny that. But without Luka, how's DeAndre Ayton gonna be? How? Come on.
I'm not worried.
Okay, but
I'm not worried.
Those stats are a little concerning.
Not worried. One preseason game. Just remember the facts, guys. One preseason game, and then we got overreactions here. I'm not worried about DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton's going to find his bearings, and he's going to have a career year for the
You know
Lakers.
what's not an overreaction? Their lack of perimeter defense and their lack of a bench.
Well, Marcus Smart was out.
Ooh, spooky. We're in
Davidson.
Halloween season. Spooky season. Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart, defensive player of the year.
3 points. Ooh.
I mean, if he can stay healthy, I think he can impact the Lakers.
I
If he
mean-
can stay healthy.
If I'm looking at these stats, it's horrible. You guys shot 17% from 3-point range, 31% from the field.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was a pretty game because it wasn't.
Austin Reeves was the only one that had like a decent
had
game, and
20
you have
points.
Rui Hachimura, you have RJ Davis. You can't have like summer league guys.
That's what I'm saying.
You have Jackson Hayes with 7 points, but those are all lobs. Like, you guys need perimeter defense. Jake LaRavia had a decent game, but
That's Isaac's boy right there, Jake LaRavia.
I feel he's gonna have a good season. But
Yeah,
it's just
I'm
the
not saying
Lakers.
he
The
won't.
Lakers are too thin. They are too thin.
I'm not denying
They
it.
don't have a good back. Well, they don't have a good big in general. They don't
disagree.
have a bent. They don't have a bent. Okay, how would you disagree?
DeAndre Ayton. That's it.
Name me 5 centers you would take over DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton. He's. I'm not worried. Like I said, I'm not worried about this Lakers team.
Hartenstein, Joker, Anthony Davis, Sabonis, Gafford, Lively, Victor Wembanyama.
I'm not worried. Like I said, one preseason game, and then we have overreactions. It's one preseason game. You have an 82-game season. DeAndre Ayton is going to be there. JJ Redick is coming into this season with the philosophy of we're going to go in this year and we're going to go in hard. And then I think this season, JJ Redick is going to unlock, along with Luka Doncic, DeAndre Ayton.
Did you see how many years DeAndre Ayton was in Phoenix?
I've seen all those years.
Monty Williams was a great coach, right?
Yeah, so is JJ Redick. He's a great coach too.
I think Monty Williams is better, but that's just me.
Hey, no one's disagreeing with you.
Yeah, and I'm just saying. So we could use that same excuse. Monty Williams could have brought out the best in DeAndre Ayton, but DeAndre Ayton didn't respond well to it.
No, and so I don't know why you're making this point where you're telling me that Jalen Green's going to go over to the Phoenix Suns and just all of a sudden be most improved player of the year. I don't want to hear that point.
Well, you're coming up with delusional topics, bro. Come on.
Exactly.
You come up with
You
delusional
coming up with
points.
delusional points.
Not
too. I don't want to
really.
hear. Yeah, I don't want to
Not
hear.
really. At least my points have
No, your
credibility.
points don't got
Come
no
on.
credibility.
Yeah, they
bro.
do. Yeah, they got plenty of credibility. I
No,
know what you're
shoot
talking
a
about.
6 of 16 throughout the
We're
career.
not worried about that.
Okay, I'm not worried about
that.
DeAndre Ayton.
I mean,
I'm not worried about DeAndre
This
Ayton.
game brought up a good question. LeBron and Luka weren't playing, obviously. At some point, possibly, maybe all 3 of them could be out. What will the Lakers be? They're just going to be a skeleton crew.
Yeah,
Well, who's going to be 1A? Hey, don't forget Bronny.
it's thin.
1 of 12.
Oof.
8 points.
Thin. They're. I'm not denying it. They're thin. They are really thin.
You guys cannot afford any injuries whatsoever, especially the point guard or the forwards, because LeBron goes out, you're screwed. Half your defense goes out.
God forbid if anybody else gets injured, if any of those 3 players get injured, the Lakers are royally screwed.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you.
It's concerning. So, I mean, I still see the Lakers being up there as a top 5 team out west.
Yeah.
If they can stay healthy, it's going to be dependent on a lot of factors. They got to make some moves, though. They got to get rid of Vando. That's your boy. I mean, you still think he's good. I think he's just garbage. I saw that 3-point opportunity he took. I laughed. I was like, this guy finally took a 3-point shot. I'll let him shoot that thing all day of the week.
I have
Come on, man.
like the Lakers as probably as high as 5. That's probably like as high as they'll go in
You
my
said what?
opinion. As high as 5.
Yeah,
Five.
they're
Maybe
they're,
it's 5.
They're 5. They're a 5 team. I'm not denying it.
I'd take Zubac over DeAndre Ayton.
Man, I think the Lakers are punching air right now. Every Laker fan's punching air. Would you say you're
guys
punching
had
air?
Zubac.
We had Zubox.
And
We
you
had.
traded him for
Don't
nothing.
remind me. We have a lot of players in this league. The Lakers
Jaden
have
McDaniels.
Jaden McDaniels, Darius Garland, DeAndre Hunter,
Almost
Brandon
every-
Ingram, Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma.
I don't think you guys mess much with Kyle Kuzma.
I miss Ivica Zubac though. Damn it. Dang.
You guys got Luka?
Luka made up for it.
I guess so, man. I guess so. Any other thoughts that's going on throughout this week, or how are we feeling? NBA season's coming up in 2 weeks, though.
I'm looking
we're
forward
gonna
to
do
it.
a live stream watching a game.
Yes, sir.
So you'll feel the real heat.
Yeah, and we're still debating on which game we want to do.
You guys should comment which game.
Yeah, please comment which game you want us to do, man. So you can hear all of our trash
You
talk.
should do a Phoenix Suns and a Lakers game. That'd be fun.
Yeah, and the Phoenix Suns are going to actually win that game.
And then when you see Jalen Green shoot 6 of 20 and score 13 points, I'm gonna look at Bennie and be like, "That's your guy, right? Efficient."
I'll have
I
a
saw
scorecard.
45
And then when your boy DeAndre Ayton grabs 1.5 rebounds, fouls out, I'm gonna look at you.
When he puts
I'ma
up
look at
20
you.
and 10,
I'm gonna look
when he
at
puts
you.
up 20 and 10,
Eddie,
and you're gonna be like, "Yep,
that's cool.
Yep,
That's cool.
That's why he was the number one overall
when my
pick in
boy
2018."
Jalen Green, and when my boy Jalen Green put up 20 points on efficient shooting, I'm gonna laugh at both of you.
All right,
I'm gonna laugh at both.
all
Of
right.
you.
I think I can put up five points on more efficient
And
field goal percentage.
He's gonna score 30 points, and that's gonna be like 1 out of every 25 games. Not worried.
Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy, ladies and gentlemen. What y'all got? Any other closing thoughts?
No, but we have a merch drop October 15th. Where we got it currently in the background here, so get your hoodie soon.
Yeah, what you got, Cadillac? Anything?
I mean, real quick, the Warriors are interested in Bam Adebayo. I think that'd be interesting.
Ooh.
But who would they give up? I mean, it would be like a
speaking of the
youth.
Warriors, they
Finally, it's over. The Kaminga saga. It's finally
Yeah.
over. Before the year 2026.
And they're able to finally get Al Horford, which is good on them.
Yeah, but I mean, is it really is that good?
Better
It's
than
like
last year.
It's like a retirement community out there.
That's what I've been saying. It's a retirement community.
Like,
you need to retire that do-rag.
yeah, like they like, I don't know. Warriors are just confusing. That's it.
There's plenty of confusing teams in this league, and we can go on and on and on. But, I mean, I don't have any other closing thoughts. No other closing thoughts, Cadillac?
No, they're just, I would take probably DeAndre Ayton to have a better year than Jalen Green.
I mean, yeah, he will.
And they're delusional. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't already, subscribe, comment, like Dummies on the Hardwood. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok. We on YouTube. Make sure you guys are checking in on every episode every Thursday. So be sure to be watching us, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, you guys have a great rest of your evening. Take care.
Yeah.
And that's it for today's episode of Dummies on the Hardwood. Thank you for listening. Follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Spotify.